Oh, another thing. Great.
Does anybody have any questions about combat?
I attack. I evade. Nope.
So what about like an attack of
I'll-
opportunity?
Get it when when we get there. I'll handle it.
You know, I use my big old warhammer to hit and my shield to block. I don't think anything more needs to be said for me.
Okay.
I've got my Santa Tatum with me.
What did you say? A sack of potato?
Santa Tatum.
That was not better.
It's a secret.
Let's not blow all of our secrets too soon, Tiffany.
There's just so many surprises.
Oh, you have a bag of secrets. Great.
Great.
Yes.
Aren't you special?
Queen. I'm very special.
So yeah, Shadow, technically I don't know your backstory and you don't know my backstory.
I'm not quite sure if he knows his own.
Do you know your own shadow?
I mean, he knows his own, right? I wrote it for him. He read it, he found it.
Yeah,
Cool.
I think I do.
He's gonna learn some killer catchphrases, right?
No,
Okay, then just stick with your old one.
I didn't have one before.
Yes, I am Medivh the Last Guardian. That was your catchphrase.
Okay, I got it. I'll handle it.
So, but just in character, we don't know each other's backstory, Shadow.
Got it.
How do I join a game on this app?
You click the link I gave you.
Oh, hey, Shadow, you also might want to come in here. Oh, you're already in here. Tiffany's still not in here.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay, you press button, then you make an account, then you press another button, then you press the next button, then you're... Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's fancy. It's even got a profile picture.
Wow.
There's a gigantic ad in front of my face. How do I
Thinks
get
she's better than us.
Clearly.
it? What? Oh, no.
Alright, feel free to start.
Wait, I can't see anything. It's just a blank grid.
It's just a blank white grid, yeah. There is nothing there. Chen,
Yes?
can we start?
Yeah, so give me a moment. Just need to find all my shit. I should have this open, I'm sorry. So we start our adventure on a boat.
These small, shitty pictures of boats. Holy shit, effects and sounds.
Yeah, it's fancy, ain't it?
It's fancy. Just don't play any copyrighted music.
I'm pretty sure there's some Kevin McLeod in there, which should be good. So,
Oh,
we're focusing on a half-elfin wizard.
What's that mean?
no.
Named
We should give up on the sound
Tiffany
effects.
Does that sound like
Can't
you?
hear anything.
Sorry, I'm playing catch-up here because I didn't apparently.
Let's just go with this boat, because why not?
My thing's frozen.
Yes, please teach me how to play... to make a simple medieval ship in Minecraft. I need to know that.
The ship?
Hey look, we've got a boat.
Can you stop with the sound effects again? They're annoying already.
Just turn the volume down. Turn it off.
Are you sure you
Right.
turned it off? Hey, you found a picture!
So, Lady Tiffany III is currently on a boat named the Old Siren. She's currently leaving the nation of Quip
Is that where I was? I can't
for one reason or another. About 3 hours into her journey, she approaches her destination, the great nation of Trymira. And she decides to leave her quarters and walk up on deck, where she looks around. She sees a few bastions, a few guards, just general sea hands, a couple of people in armor, breathing in that ocean air. And she turns around and she sees a dragonborn completely donned in
Chainmail.
armor. Tiffany.
Yeah, what? What am I supposed to do?
She doesn't give a shit. She's like all of us. She goes back down deck and goes to sleep.
Yeah. Alright, so our dragonborn turns around, sees our illustrious queen.
So, again, how did I get on this boat?
You tell me while you're on the boat.
So, do I just look at him, or can I do something?
We just stare at
You
each
do
other
anything you want.
for like a moment. Like, just staring. I just stare.
You stare at Tiffany, she
yeah.
stares back at you.
Yeah.
You share a long gaze at one another.
See, I'm a queen, and it's not.
And you hear a loud noise from the back of the boat. A couple of crates falling over. It appears to be another passenger.
Hiding in the crates.
Yeah, he was just kind of sitting on a few boxes. Fell off with the undulating waves.
He's in great danger now.
And it's
It's a
half elven. Yeah, it's a half elf. He's wrapped in heavy cloaks. He looks a bit scruffy. Beard broken out, scraggly. He gets up, looks over the side of the boat, and he sees this scene of this dragonborn paladin and this elf wizard sort of longingly gazing at each other. And he walks down to intervene.
No one cares.
No one gives a shit.
No one gives a shit.
You're all on this boat for one reason or another.
Can I just speak at any time?
You can do anything you want to do.
Okay,
Just
right?
jump off the boat for all I care.
Can I write? Okay,
Please, at this point.
Well, right. What a peasant.
I say, I agree.
What is this shit?
I've just insulted you, mate.
Doesn't give a shit. No one here gives a shit about anything.
What's going on? I don't know.
I know you three are standing on the deck just staring at each other in silence at the moment.
Go up to this guy and see what's going on. Right.
Go after what guy?
The guy.
Which guy?
Yeah.
Right, as you
So currently on the deck, there is a royal-looking elf, a half-elf looking kind of scraggly, a dragonborn dressed in chainmail, and a few guards / sea hands who are tending to the boat. They seem very intent on their work. One of them sort of climbing the rigging. The captain's at the helm. The others are sort of just moving bits here and there.
So, Jen, do we know where we're headed with this boat?
Hmm?
Do we know where we're headed with this boat?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
start
Great Nation
talking.
Trymira.
I know what I'm going to say. Right,
And this is Tiffany's boat, I assume?
right, okay.
Oh no,
I'll
oh no.
start-
Why don't you ask him?
Right, okay. Can I speak? Right.
Yes, you can
Okay.
physically speak.
Right. I look around at you, so I'm like, "My, what a grand ship." And I look at Shadowflower's character, and I'm like, ugh, what a peasant.
I fireball Tiffany.
You're doing fireball.
Can I do that?
You can try.
Can we not? We've just started the game. I don't want to die already.
Yeah, well, shit. Maybe you should have called me a peasant then.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, alright, I retract my fireball.
So you kind of like
Talk to the captain, see what the fuck
looks
is going
angrily
on
at
with this
Tiffany
ship.
as you're kind of exchanging insults. This kind of fireball starts to swell in his hand, and she sort of backs off, puts her hands up, you know, with a little shrewd look on her
Fuck
face.
off. You understand?
You kind of smirk at her and just kind of catch flames out of the air. Dispel your fireball.
Okay. Like stand there's no need for hostilities.
Stay out of this. Whatever your name is, I don't know you.
I am Toriel, the adventurer.
Oh, hey, Toriel. What's up?
What might your name be?
Should we go to the Captain Toriel? Because I don't know where this ship is going.
We are going to the lands of Trymirian.
Trymira.
Trymira.
Alright, and what's in Trymira?
Adventure.
I've came to this land to learn more about my people and my nation because I'm a great queen.
Oh, you're the queen.
Wow. Well, some of us have to work for a living. I guess the royalty over here just gonna wander around the planet.
Jen, the
See
title
what's
is
up.
the land of Trymirian. Maybe you wanna change that to the land of Trymiria?
I will do after the session. Don't worry about it too much.
So by the way, Shadow, I asked your name like a while back. Like, what might your name be?
Medivh, Last Guardian.
Ah, got it. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. I was encased in this ice thing for a while.
Why are you?
But now I'm out. Now I'm pissed.
Why are you?
You just openly say that.
Yeah.
And
How
what
else
might
you gonna
your
do it?
name be, fair lady?
Sorry, I'm eating pizza. 1 second.
Milady?
She sort of turns to you, kind of,
That's,
you know,
that's-
she got something in her hand. Looks rather round, very tasty. Smell it's giving off is slightly cheesy, a bit meaty.
But me?
My name is Tiffany the Third.
Oh.
I'm a queen from a distant land, and I've came here on this ship to learn more about the people of this earth in my nation, so I can be a better ruler.
Wait, hold on. You're the ruler of Trymira.
No,
No, okay.
Well, that settles that.
What are you the ruler of then?
Valkyria,
And why do you come to Trymira?
because I want to learn more about this world, and I hear this nation
Oh.
is interesting, and I could learn from the rulers of this land. My land is better itself.
Alright, guys, I'm
So
already
as-
bored of
You
your
are a
company.
fine queen.
I'm gonna go look for some beer or whiskey or whatever they have in Trymira on this boat, just to make the time pass.
As you guys are kind of having this awkward encounter on the deck, appearing to be the only 3 passengers on this ship.
Besides some guards.
Well, they work here, so I guess they're not really passengers. But the captain, who's just kind of idly steering the boat with one hand, he walks down, and you notice this is a very old, portly man. He seems like a old sea dog of sorts. As he approaches, you kind of get this overwhelming smell of just alcohol and ale. It's kind of smothers you.
Jesus Christ.
He walks up to the Dragonborn, puts his arm around you. And he says, "So what do you think of the ship?"
What do you think?
What he does?
What do you think, Dragonborn?
Ah, it's a good ship. It's a fair ship.
Ah, the old siren. She's treated me well over the years. He pulls out his flask of ale. Takes a giant sip. He offers it to you.
To me?
To you, yes.
I'll take like a small swig.
You shouldn't drink while driving.
So you take his small cast iron flask. And as you put it to your nose, it smells unlike any alcohol you smelled before. It's just burns your nostrils. You take a little sip, and it kind of coalesces in your mouth, sort of burns the edges. Even for you, as a Dragonborn or lightning, this is very harsh to your mouth.
Okay, like cough like a little bit, and then like, great ale. What is this?
So just you look up and you cough.
You're like, great ale. What is this?
The ship suddenly stops. Like mid-ocean, there's a giant jolt. Everything is thrown forwards. A lot of you kind of go tumbling towards the boat.
That was
no!
You can hear the bastions at the top of the sails. He starts screaming, shouting, pointing to like different directions around the water. There's guys at the front start securing rigging and such like that. The crates at the back of the ship are falling forwards. The boat is like really unstable now, and as you guys try to catch your footing, it just seems to get more and more rocky.
Is this at docks as well?
Sorry, say again. You really,
Is
really
this at the
quiet.
docks? I thought we'd like docked at this like before.
No, like in the
No,
middle of the ocean.
You're
Oh,
in
wait.
the
Oh,
ocean.
okay then.
Like, how can we see the land in the distance?
It seems to be fairly close, but you're still a ways out now.
Right, I ask everyone really loudly what is going on.
There's some rocks in our path.
Nobody is answering you. All of the guys are preoccupied with trying to secure the ship. The captain's run back to the helm. And three of you are just left, like, sort of wondering what's happening on the deck of this ship.
I walk up to the captain and say, "Hey, what the hell's going on, man? I'm freaking out. You got any more ale?"
I accompany
I go like behind them.
and ask the same question.
I don't ask the same question.
He looks at you, the look of kind of worry, this pleasant smile that was on his face, kind of tainted by the ale, is now set into this serious sort of stone face. And he looks at you, and he just shakes his head. He doesn't quite know what's going on. And he returns to trying to regain control of the ship, which is quite an arduous process. He tells you to stand back.
Can I like walk to like one side and look over the board to see like anything?
You can give it a go.
Then I do it.
Alright, make a dex roll for me.
Oh shit. I use a real d20 because I don't want to click all these buttons. It's like a 10. But what's my modifier? It's like a 0. So it's just a 10.
So you walk over to the side of the boat, as it's still quite unstable. The captain's trying to wrestle him for control, but the boat is still just going left, right. You think it's waves, but as you look over, you see the sea is kind of calm. And just as you peek your head over, you go flying over head first.
Oh, that's...
You manage to catch your hand on your side of the boat, and as you're falling, you see that all around the bottom of the boat is just completely covered in bubbles. It's like really violently at the bottom of this ship, and that's what seems to be causing this.
Great.
Can
There's
I,
like an underwater monsters thing. Can I pull
I
myself up?
I want to help you.
Yeah, make a strength roll with advantage.
I've got a dice in Aramon's bag. Can I just use that?
Is it a d20?
Oh wait, like
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
who does the strength test here? Me to go up or her to help me?
You've got a strength test with advantage because she's helping you.
Oh. But I roll, she doesn't.
No.
6.
Okay, who rolls now?
You roll. Roll twice. I'll keep the 6 in mind.
Okay, I roll, it's an 11, and I roll, and it's a 10.
So Tiffany kind of reaches out her hand, trying to help you as you go over the boat. As you sort of pull yourself up, the ship rocks violently again, and you lose leverage, this time pulling her over along with you. So you're hanging on the side of this boat with one hand, and Tiffany is dangling off your other hand towards the bottom of this boat.
Can I do another strength test, or is that out of the possibility now?
You would, but this time it would be with disadvantage, as you're not really. You've got one hand on the bow and you're holding Tiffany with the other. You'd have to pull both of you up.
Yeah. So can I try?
Yeah.
Or it's like a 15.
It's 15. So you manage to just pull yourself up. Just about. You're slightly hanging over the edge still, and you're still holding Tiffany down. You can't quite make it all the way up the side of this boat. You are still there. Medivh is just watching all of this happen, standing next to the captain. You know,
and
he's got
doing
his
nothing.
arm on the wheel. He's just sitting there casually looking at you guys.
Can I not summon my hand thing?
Can I like say, Medivh, help us, you fool?
Nah, it's cool. I'm enjoying the waves. You know, I figured if you got yourself in there, you can probably get yourself out.
As you shout this, the boat violently rocks the other way. It sends Medivh onto his ass, slides down to the other side of the ship. He flips over, and now you are both hanging on either side of this ship.
Great.
Have some in the hand to help us back up.
Tiffany Tiffany the Fur, can you like climb over my body back onto the ship?
Yeah, sure. Can I do a roll for that?
You can just do it.
I climb up his body, trying not to squash his face with my shoes.
I don't think you could.
I
but
can.
okay.
I
Can
make
you?
it onto the top of the deck and pull Luke up with me.
I'm Toriel. I don't think I've ever said. No, I said I'm Toriel.
Okay, I pull Toriel up with me.
So you know what? I'll put the names in chat. So for everyone.
Are we just gonna
Here,
leave?
these are the three characters we have: Tiffany, Toriel, Medivh.
We're just gonna leave. Is it Medivh hanging?
Medivh is hanging on the opposite side of the boat from you guys. You have just reached the top of this boat, and as you do, the entire ship turns sideways, throwing Medivh completely off into the ocean.
God damn it. Guys, I can't swim.
The captain slides down the side of the boat. He goes off.
Oh, we're all going off.
The boat is now on its side in the water, and you can see these strange sort of like thinned hands approaching the side of where it's turned over towards the bottom of the boat.
Can we like?
What?
Tiffany and Toriel are now standing on the side of this boat. Well, they're prone on the side of this boat.
Can we like go to these hands?
Is this a hentai?
Obviously.
Wait for the tentacles.
Can we go to these hands?
Now what?
Can we go to these fucking hands? I'm going to these hands.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to these hands. Am I at these hands now?
Is that what you just want to walk over to the hands?
Yes.
Okay, you walk over to the hands.
So the hands are holding the ship, right?
They're sort of jostling it and shaking it. They're kind of doing damage to it. There's lots of hands kind of surrounding this ship.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
they're
just
like
one
giant. They're like hands. I don't know how big. How big are these hands?
hand. About humanoid size, so about average human hand, but they're thinned. They're webbed between the fingers.
So they're like hundred humanoid hands, like pulling the
I'd say
ship
around
over.
I think maybe
60 to 70 pairs
There's
of
like
hands.
70 hands pulling this ship over.
60 to 70.
What?
Are
What?
these hands attached to like mermaids or the severed hands?
You can't tell the violent froth of water is too much.
Can I take out my warhammer and start like hitting one of these hands?
You can go for it.
Then I do it.
Make
You
an
know-
attack roll.
Do a roll.
You don't have to ask for permission every time you want to do an action. Just tell me what you want to do.
Okay. So I
Because
I rolled
it'll
now.
turn into this thing where it's like, can I do this? Yes, you can. What do you want to do? You know what I mean? Like, you might not want to actually end up doing that.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, when I ask, can I do this, and you say yes, I just think you know that I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, but I also just assume that
So what
you're
happens
asking
when
is
you have
possible,
the hands?
like in the realms of possibility.
Okay.
Is
So
this
I hit
possible
this
to
hand.
do?
I rolled a 19. If I had to roll, and I don't know.
So you raise a great hammer over your head. You smack down on one of these hands. This pair of hands releases, But as those pair of hands release to the side of the ship, another pair of hands come up and grab your legs and pull you off the side of the boat.
Oh, that's just great.
What the fuck is? We're all gonna die.
Oh, man, I'm still stood on the top of
That
the
does
boat.
seem very likely at this point.
I try and grab the captain and use him for leverage, just to stay above water because I can't swim.
You're currently incapacitated, Shadow. You're underwater.
Oh, I think I'm dead. I can't do it.
Can I? Right, okay. So, is this a spell to do with water, isn't it, Chen?
If you prepared it.
How do I prepare it?
That's kind of what I was telling you to do before when I was giving you the list of spells. You
Well,
said
I've
you'd done
got
it.
my spells written down. One of them was morph water or something like that.
You can go ahead and cast it if you like.
Right, okay.
I'm dying.
I cast this water spell, and I lift everyone in the water above it on like little bubble blobs, so everyone's safe. And I bring them all to the side of the ship, so they're all safe on this ship now. But I don't know if he's still incapacitated or not.
Control water.
That seems like a thing she can do from level 1 on, right?
I mean, do you want to drown?
No! I just want Shen to like actually go somewhere with this, because we can't do anything!
I'm fucking dead.
There was move water. You were reading a list of spells the other day.
I was, but you can't save everybody. Basically, is what I'm telling you.
Right. Okay. How many can I save?
One.
One. Right. Okay.
You currently have no visual on any of them, though.
I mean, am I already under the water as well?
You've just been dragged under the water.
Well, then she has a visual on me, doesn't she?
I bring the pair of the hands out of the water to see what it is.
You can.
Can I do that?
Yes.
And it reveals the creature, and you're going to tell me what the creature is.
Yeah, you cast control water underneath closest pair of hands to you, and it raises up, and you see this kind of Naga-like scaled man, webbed fingers, and from your many years spent in the library of your friend the librarian.
Yeah, my friend the librarian.
Yeah, you notice this to be a merfolk.
How do you write that?
A merfolk. MERFOLK.
Oh.
Right, okay, so I recognize what
One of
kind of
those.
creature it is, and I know how to send them away because I read in the library.
You do, but as you're casting your control water, 3 more of the merfolk decide to ascend onto this boat.
Jesus Christ.
They advance towards you.
It's just a great situation, isn't it?
Can I start to climb higher up the boat so I'm not getting, so they're chasing me?
There is no higher. The boat is currently on its side. 3 more up from the other side,
Yeah,
sort
you
of closing around you.
can't really scale a wall like that. Just wood.
Okay, so
No,
there's...
they completely surround you.
That's
And
great.
the original merfolk that you lifted up says something in. Do any of you guys speak Aquan?
Didn't I suggest
They
that?
they don't look like guys that speak Aquan, do we?
Pretty sure I did because you were reading out a list of languages to me because I can do a second language or a third language, couldn't I?
If you speak, it'll be on your character sheet.
I didn't even know this people existed. Was this a class I could have played?
No, this is a creature of the land.
Where would it be?
Sister just stands there, kind of dumbfounded by the amount of no creatures currently advancing
Wait.
on her.
Look, whereabouts will it be?
Under languages and others proficiencies, I believe.
Oh no, I don't. I do that one for the underground gnome people, don't I? Oh well.
Basically, you get dragged off the boat.
Are we just gonna die?
Jesus
This
Christ,
short
man.
escape.
What is this story? This is the shortest adventure ever. We're just drowning now. Just
Yeah,
gonna
that's it. Your
drown.
dead adventure over.
Okay, good times.
No.
Shadow, you wanna go back to Path of Exiles?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go
I'm
Path of
so-
Exiles.
So confused.
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm dead.
I thought, how Chen? This is
So a few moments of unconsciousness passes, and the three of you begin to sort of open your eyes, coughing up water, wiping the scum and the slime from these Naga-type creatures off of you,
What is that
and you
time?
realize that you have currently awoken on a beach. Around you is what you can only discern to be bits of boats and other, I don't know, nets and sails, etc. It's kind of like a graveyard for boats on the side of this beach.
I just like rock up and like, I'm alive!
So as you look around you, this is a very expansive beach, and it appears to go inland. And the further it gets inland, the higher, I guess, it seems to go into forming sort of sandy hills. To your left, there's beach. To your right, there's beach. It's just beach and hills and scraps of ships
So, and we are the only 3 people on this beach.
that you can see at the moment.
It seems we bunch now are the only left of this ship.
Oh man, I was in that water for a long time, man. I think I had some brain damage. I don't know.
Yes.
You look like a guy who has brain damage.
You know what, Toriel? I just met you and you're a piece of shit.
I suggest,
Surprisingly, you're unscathed.
shut up! Right, okay. I suggest we go look for bodies.
Then
Anyway.
don't say I mean, yeah. Don't say I say, just say it.
Right, okay. We go look. Right. I'll go look around for some bodies, dead or alive, to see if there's any more survivors, and to see if they have any money on them, anything like that.
So,
A great queen she is.
I get a grave robber with Tiffany.
I follow them. Do the same.
So as you begin to search the beach, you go to your left because that seems like a good direction to go. Blindly walking.
Plot.
As you sort of scour out this wreckage, there isn't much that is left, but you do notice what seems to be a person.
Like laying in the ground?
You can't tell; it just looks like a rag at the moment.
How far away?
About 100 meters out of you.
I mean, we walk over there. What else can we do?
Yeah, we go over and see if the guy's alive.
So as you approach closer, you actually notice that it appears to be a woman.
Oh,
Okay, we keep going to see if the person is actually alive or not.
Can I like shout? No, I fuck it with the can I? I shout, "Aye, lady, are you alive?"
I
Sort of no response.
run over to the body and start like seeing if there's a heartbeat or a pulse or anything like that.
You put your hand to her wrist, and you notice a faint pulse.
Oh shit! Does anyone know CPR?
I have an ability called Thunderclap. With that help.
I do because I'm intelligent. So,
Wait, I have a healing ability. Can I use my healing ability? I'm using my healing ability. Blessed touch. I heal her for 5 hit points.
Okay. So Dragonborn kind of pushes the queen out of the way. It's a dire situation, and he puts his hands upon this woman on the floor.
I'm a she.
And you see this kind of arcane energy start to surround him. It's sort of golden glow to his sort of scales, and it flows down his wrists into his hands, and
It's a she! Toriel is a she!
What the fuck? Are you telling me, you're a guy playing a girl character
Yes?
in D&D,
Yes?
talking like a man?
Yes?
You talk like a lady.
I'm a Dragonborn! Why do I sound like... Oh, I'm a Dragonborn!
I'm sorry, I'm really
Hey,
confused
it's
right now.
2017, Chen.
No, I've got no issue if he wants to be a girl. I'm just very confused as to why he acts like a man.
What do I act like a man?
I know it is 2017, but this game is not set in 2017.
The fuck do you expect me to... Oh, look! Their body! Oh, better run away! That's gross!
Okay. The arcane energy flows down her arms, and her scales begin to light up with this almost holy aura. You feel this warm sort of glow at the end of your palms, and as it flows into this unconscious woman, she kind of slowly opens her eyes. She coughs up some water. She looks around, and she sort of takes a moment to get her bearings.